Hello Monster Jam fans, and welcome back to another Monster Jam OCD video. Today we're going to compare Mix 2 of Spin Master Monster Jam to the Hot Wheels Monster Jam counterparts. You guys really liked the previous comparison between the two companies, which was Hot Wheels Monster Jam versus the Mix 1 Spin Master assortment. So I am bringing it back with the second video of this series. So basically 2019 Spin Master versus random years of Hot Wheels Monster Jam, the most up-to-date ones compared. So we're going to start here actually with this truck here that I put on screen, the Rottweiler. So Rottweiler was released in these singles in this mix, and it does compare up to the Hot Wheels Monster Jam one, which we did receive in 2018, so the final year of production. And there's actually two versions of the Rottweiler. You can see here there is a dark fur variation and a light fur variation, and if you guys don't see it, there you go. So you can see how bright that is. And in person, it's even brighter and more different to actually notice. And you can see how bright the fur is. So the dark fur variation we will compare. That was just a quick little notice of that. So if you guys didn't know about that, there's a quick little thing that you might look for. And here is the Rottweiler. So basically the Rottweiler and all the Monster Mutts of the Spin Master Monster Jam line all have individualized castings for the first time ever. So basically here's Rottweiler. It has the corrected mouth, the 3D teeth, the 3D in-motion ears, which are actually custom molded for the Rottweiler, and a stubby tail. And now if we look at the Hot Wheels Monster Jam version, Hot Wheels decided to use a universal casting with the Dalmatian smile. So basically Rottweiler has a smile on the Mattel version, and also it has a tongue, which is not a feature of the real Rottweiler, because of course this is supposed to be the very aggressive dog, not the nice Monster Mutt or Monster Mutt Dalmatian. No tail as well, but the ears are molded on, which is something that people like, but they would rather see plastic ears just resting on the truck, so maybe Spin Master will consider that as a variation in the future. But this is the Mattel one versus the Spin Master one, and I must say obviously Spin Master wins. This is one of my favorite castings of the entire line so far, and this one just does not compare in any way, shape, or form. I don't think anyone would agree that this looks even better than the Monster Mutt from Spin Master. Of course, you also got the brown rims on there. And next up, we have the Gravedigger. So Gravedigger actually got a Nitro Neons release. It's very similar to the Color Trez by Mattel, and this was from 2016 Stunt Ramp series. You can see it is the Grim Gravedigger with the clear graphics system on the old tool that they had. And it has a green, kind of a darker green tire color, and it has chrome rims in there. And then Spin Master came out with their Nitro Neon series, so basically really bright colors. And this one has the bright tires, so this is neon green tires with black rims. And there's the Gravedigger, so there's the comparison between the two. This is Higher Education, so we have the Higher Education Cool Bus. There's a lot of things I like about the Spin Master one, but there's also a ton more things that I like about the Mattel one. First off, the side panels, they're very plain on the Spin Master one because I guess they just did not get the sponsorships on the side panel in time. Also, they forgot to add the emergency exit logo and also District of Higher Education, so all it says is Higher Education. However, I must say that Spin Master has a very beautiful casting. I think this is a better casting overall than the Mattel one. It does have the roundish style to the bus, which is perfectly fine because that's exactly how the real truck looks. I'm pretty sure it's rounded off like that. At least that's how real buses look. They're not really this square. Sometimes they are, but they do have a roundness to their roof. And also they did add a 3D stop sign. The only thing I don't like about the 3D stop sign is that it's not functional, which I originally thought it was. So they actually have it clipped in there. You can see the little clip in there. So this is not functional. It's just a 3D molded stop sign, which is still very cool because the real truck does move outward like this, just like real buses do, but it does not function like the real truck. The Mattel one did have it molded on there, a very tiny stop sign. But overall, I think Mattel's just looks much more presentable with all these sponsorships on the side. I still think this is a beautiful truck. I definitely like this in my collection, and maybe in the future we will see the sponsor plates and the little logos and all that stuff added on. And also, it is missing a door on the side. That is a crucial piece of the truck that I think Spin Master just didn't make room for, and maybe that was just lost in the production, so that's unfortunate there as well. Another repeat of Megalodon with dark blue rims this time, or kind of light dark blue rims kind of in the middle. I've already said that there is no comparison really between the Megalodons. This one is not Megalodon. This is definitely the Megalodon right here. And I didn't realize last time in my other video that I actually compared the Mohawk Warrior in Mix 1. It is part of Mix 2. I completely apologize for that, but we're going to compare it one more time. I actually like both of these companies combined. So if they had moved this Mohawk style onto this Mohawk Warrior, we would have had a perfect Mohawk Warrior, Great Clips Mohawk Warrior, I should say, on this casting. Besides that, Spin Master got the grill printing, the Escalade style headlights, all that. The Great Clips, of course, added on all the sides where they should be. Purple rims for the first time for Mohawk Warrior, and of course, just a nice overall casting. The hair is a problem. I've said it in the past and many people have, and you know what, I'm sure they're already looking into that because we've said it so many times. So I doubt that it has gone unnoticed, but we'll see what happens. I don't know. But the hair, I think, does look better, obviously correct like this on this casting. So we'll see what happens in the future. Maybe they'll consider that feedback for future years, but Mattel and Spin Master is a tie for first here, so there's no winner in my mind. And now we have the two Jesters compared. This is actually the post-World Finals. I think it was 16. I could be wrong. I can't remember what year this was, but this is when the Double Down Showdown was held on St. Patrick's Day, I believe, and they had the Lucky Gems on here with the bearded leprechaun Jester. And after the show, they actually took off the beard and took off the Lucky Gems, and they left the Welcome to World Finals. And this is what Mattel produced, so they made this 1/64 scale version of that. And then Spin Master came out with the newer green Jester with the Star Creations logo, the accurate style of the body wrap. So you got the Just-Delayed, you got the corrected gems, and of course the grill printing and headlights. That's something that Mattel did not do. But both of the companies did fail to meet the correct paint color. This is a minty green, this is a kind of like a pea soup green, and you know, none of them have corrected the color, and they're not close yet. So maybe in the future Spin Master will maybe re-release the green one with the darker paint color. It's almost there, but it's just too minty green for it to be accurate. However, I still think that Spin Master did win this one. They added the Just-Delayed, they added the corrected wrap, and of course the Star Creations logo and the headlights and stuff. So definitely detail-wise, Spin Master gets this one. Mattel unfortunately fell short with just a couple things wrong. In a big one of this case, you got the Trophy Truck King Crunch, the first Trophy Truck by Spin Master. I'm already going to say this one wins, just off the bat, because I will be comparing it. There's one thing that I don't like about the King Crunch casting, the overall Trophy Truck casting, and I've heard it from Mike Bev, who does work with Trophy Trucks all the time. So basically, he's pointing out that there's actually two things. The fender is too thin right here, which I do see now. It's really thin. Should be a little bit wider just to fit the decals better. And the front here does not need these three ridges. 1, 2, 3. Actually, it just needs to be smooth like this. If they had made those perfectly smooth and made these a little wider, this would have been the actual trophy truck that most trucks run if they do run trophy trucks. Also, I must say that Spin Master did do a great thing by removing the tailgate and adding the stabilization bar, the negative space bar as I call it. I don't mind this bar because it does allow for the tailgateless truck. Mattel obviously making this negative space by not printing on it, but it does bother me that there is a tailgate there. However, Mattel did have this post here, so I guess it was kind of impossible for them to do that, but Spin Master did do some editing here, and they did find a way to figure it out. So I got to give it to them for engineering a trophy truck that actually has no tailgate. Overall, the casting is beautiful, lots of good etching and designs in here. The only thing is it has a couple mistakes in the casting it overall, but the truck wins overall, and I think it's a great looking piece. We actually have two son-uva diggers in this mix, one in the doubles pack, which is this blue rim one. It came with the Mohawk Warrior, and we also have the singles black rim, black chassis son-uva digger, and then we have the Mattel one. And the headlights, of course, are painted in. You got the headlight socket painted, the grill is painted, and also has flames on the grill right there. And the overall casting, it is pretty big because it has to be a standard size, but overall the flames have been changed up. Of course, the son-uva digger now runs this flame pattern. No longer does it run this kind of style, so this is kind of outdated, and it does have more accurate shaped flames to the real truck, and overall just much nicer than the old Mattel casting. However, I must say the clear graphics version of son-uva digger that I have on my shelf is my favorite Hot Wheels Monster Jam truck of all time, so I can't really say much about that, but Spin Master does win by detail, and also does have the headers and all that stuff. And not much to compare here because Mattel had not given us a Scarlet Bandit for many years, so this is the last Scarlet Bandit we ever received from Mattel, and this is the first year of Spin Master. We got the Texas Truck Works modern day Scarlet Bandit, which I just saw at Anaheim, so this looks amazing. I can confirm it just looks just like this, and this is exactly how it should have been done. Thank you, Spin Master, for doing this one 100% accurate. Another quick comparison, because this is not the accurate style. This is the last Hurricane Force we ever received from Mattel, and this is the first year of Spin Master Monster Jam where we're receiving Hurricane Force. Very beautiful design. Amazing how they did so well with this one, and I'm very happy with how it turned out. And these two really shouldn't be compared because they're not supposed to be one another. This is actually not meant to be this historical representation of the Colton Eigelberger Gold. This is actually a custom concept Silver Max D decals, Gold Max D body. So basically they have the standard decals from Silver Max D on the gold body, and the original Mattel one had the correct historical referenced black and gold decals, so you got this nice old look. So they're not really compared, and I'm just going to say it's a tie because there's no real winner here. I do like that they added the gold rims though on a Gold Max D, and they also have the corrected face color compared to the Mattel one, but again a tie because there's not really a comparison here. Now here's one that I can say Spin Master already wins. The Pirate's Curse, there's no real comparison to how the real truck looks. This one is exactly how the real truck is. It does have yellow rims in this double pack. It was with the Megalodon you guys saw earlier. It has a gray chassis, but the overall face shape, the painted on swords, everything about this truck is exactly how the real truck looks, and I'm very thrilled with how they did with this. The Spin Master one now has a gold tooth, so this is the first ever gold tooth Pirate's Curse right there with the yellow rims. So you can see right there's a gold tooth, finally something that people mentioned, and I guess they listened, so they added it on there, the gold tooth. Another one that we can't really compare because there was never really one that was made by Mattel. This is the last Bounty Hunter design we received from Mattel, the yellow and black. And this is the first year of Spin Master Monster Jam, the Texas Truck Works Bounty Hunter, with this time a blue roll cage and black rims compared to the singles one, which had blue rims and a black roll cage. And this one, the Spin Master one, takes the win already because the paint color, everything about the truck's pretty close to how it looks. And you can see here the comparison between the Soldier Fortunes. The camo is really where it should be. You can see it's on all the little tiny edges and stuff in between, all the way up here between the door. And Mattel kind of stopped here. They didn't print here or between or on the door. Actually, they don't even have the door panel pieces here, but Spin Master does have these separating pieces with the camo. And you can see the top here. You can see how much camo Mattel did not decide to add on the back. So you can see there's no camo on top of any of this, and all of this is printed with camo on the Spin Master one. The taillights are also red, just like the real truck should be, and these ones were not. These were kind of a yellowish orange, and the Soldier Fortune logo has been sized down, which is a good thing. And basically, overall, I think they did a much better job with the Soldier Fortune. And this is the last comparison of this video. It is the Black Ops versus Black Ops, the Mattel one versus the Spin Master one. With Mattel, we had kind of a weird thing going on. When they printed on the gray, they never printed up past the kind of fender right here. So I'm very disappointed with how they did that, and I was already voicing my opinion back in the day when this was released. And when Spin Master came out, they actually painted a glossy black coat of paint on the back, and then a kind of a dark gray coat all the way up the fenders. So basically they did it right there on the vents and all the way up to the hood. The hood is surrounded obviously by the gray fenders and a glossy clear coat in the middle, and then the roof is also glossy up to the back. So anywhere where there should be gray on the original Mattel one is basically just matte clear coated black. So that's very good. I like how they did that. And they have the American flag there. They have the Monster Jam logo, Soldier Fortune Black Ops, same on the back with the red taillights, same on this side. And of course, there's just the ominous Soldier Fortune Black Ops with a black chassis, pretty much fully black. You got the black chassis, black roll cage, black rims, black tires, black body. And with this Mattel one, we had a chrome chassis. I don't think that looks really good at this point now, comparing them. But I mean, it is what it is. I would have taken a chrome one on this, but I think all black looks really good, really sleek. And this one kind of fell short again with how the design went. And they do have the red lights in there, which are not really accurate. So Spin Master actually did not add the lights, which is good. So that is the comparison video for Mix 2 Mattel versus Spin Master. A lot of Spin Master trucks in here, I gotta say, did take the win as far as design and detail go. There is a couple like the Higher Education, and I'd say maybe Mohawk Warrior, Carolina Crusher, Trophy Truck Tooling, that kind of almost won, but I'd say they were tied. Higher Education is really the only one where Mattel did definitely win, but I gotta say, it's up to you guys. You guys gotta tell me in the comments below what you guys think about the comparisons. You guys can compare in the comments. I'll definitely check out those comments in the near future. So thank you guys for watching. I'll see you guys next time. This is Ryan of Monster Jam OCD, signing out.